Good evening, I'm Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Bhutanese refugees struggling to make ends meet as donors withdraw their aid. Most refugees suffering from physical and mental health issues. The United Arab Emirates introduces a visa amnesty program offering a lifeline to those residing illegally in the country. More than 10,000 Nepali migrant workers expected to benefit from the scheme. Decision of Nepali Congress and CPN-UML to contest election alone a strategy to apply pressure on opposition. Analysts say the decision was made in rush. And owners of 8 franchise teams under Nepal Premier League decided highest bid of 35.7 million rupees presented for Team Pokhara. With the donors withdrawing their support, the condition of Bhutanese refugees in the camps of Japa and Morang has been growing sorry. A few are making ends meet with the limited amount sent by their family members settled in other countries, while most are finding it difficult. Some refugees who are compelled to live in the dilapidated temporary shelters of bamboo made 33 to 34 years ago are now suffering from mental health issues as well. Some of the refugees at the Beldagi camp of Japa are struggling with food grains. Some of them suffering from diseases including diabetes and blood pressure do not have enough money to fund their treatment. With the temporary shelters in a poor condition, they barely sleep during rainy nights. A few families have been making ends meet with the money sent by their family members who have now settled in other countries. In absence of proper care, most senior citizens are suffering from several diseases. Mental health issues are also being seen in some of the refugees because of being away from their family members for a long period of time. Some refugees have said that untoward incidents have increased because of mental health related issues. Experts are of the opinion that these problems being seen inside the refugee camp is unfortunate. Efforts are being made to relocate the remaining Bhutanese refugees to the countries where their family members have reached. Despite the ongoing efforts, notable progress remains to be achieved. One of the major labor destinations for Nepali migrant workers, the United Arab Emirates UAE, has introduced a visa amnesty program offering a lifeline to those residing illegally in the country. Running from September 1 to October 30, 2024, this initiative allows individuals to either regularize their status or leave the United Arab Emirates without incurring penalties. According to Nepali ambassador to the UAE, Tej Bahadur Chetri, more than 10,000 migrant workers are likely to be benefited from this facility. The amnesty applies to a broad range of individuals, including those with expired resident permits or visas, foreign-born individuals whose guardians failed to secure residency within 4 months of birth, and those listed in administrative reports for work discontinuation or absenteeism. The Federal Authority for Identity, Citizenship, Customs and Port Security has assured that no financial penalties will be imposed on visa violators during this grace period. Meanwhile, the labor agreement reached between Nepal and the UAE in 2019 has been renewed. Nepal is also making preparations for an improved labor agreement with the United Arab Emirates. It is still 3 years till the next election. However, parties have begun taking decisions for due considerations to the next periodic elections. Two major parties, Nepali Congress and CPN-UML, that had forged separate alliances in the previous election, have decided to contest alone in the coming election. The questions are being raised if the decision is motivated by efforts to maintain trust between one another or if it comes just as a strategy to give a blow to the opposition.
Nepali Congress, that went into the 2022 elections, forging a 5-party election alliance, has decided to contest in the next elections alone. It also decided this week to expand the party and to ensure that its voters will not have to cast their ballot on other than their own election symbol.
हाम्रो आफ्नै संगठनलाई थप ऊर्जाशील बनाई आम जनताको मत र विश्वास बढाएर नेपाली कांग्रेसले एक्लै बहुमत ल्याउन सक्ने पार्टीको रूपमा पुनः स्थापित गर्नेछौं। हामी भविष्यमा हुने आवधिक निर्वाचनहरुमा आफ्नै ताकतमा एक्लै लड्ने छौं र हाम्रा मतदातालाई नेपाली कांग्रेसको चुनाव चिन्ह रुखमा नै मत हाल्न पाउने अवस्था सुनिश्चित गर्नेछौं।
A day after that decision by Nepali Congress, during the Politburo meeting, CPN-UML welcomed Nepali Congress's decision and announced that it would not forge alliances in future elections either. The party also directed its cadres for campaign to reform the institution.
नेपाली कांग्रेसले एक्लै चुनाव लड्छु भनेर एमालेले एक्लै चुनाव लड्छु भनेको हो भन्ने प्रसङ्गमा पनि त्यहाँ गरे विभिन्न कोणबाट कुराहरू उठे। त्यसमा नेकपा एमाले एक्लै आफ्नो नीति तथा कार्यक्रमको आधार बोकेर चुनाव हिजो पनि लडेको हो गठबन्धनसँग। आज पनि हामी एक्लै चुनावमा लड्छौं भनेका छौं र कसैको बैशाखी टेक्दैनौं। जनतामा आधारित भएर हामी चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्छौं।
Questions are hence being raised as to why the ruling alliance partners took the decision 3 years ahead of the election. Some analysts say the two parties have learned the lesson after being betrayed by fringe parties and other partners.
नेपाल अहिले जुन सन्दर्भबाट अगाडि बढिरहेको छ त्यसमा गठबन्धनको संस्कृतिले राजनीतिक अस्थिरता भयो भन्ने भाष्यबाट र संगठन कमजोर भयो दलहरूको भन्ने भाष्यबाट निर्वाचनमा गठबन्धन नगर्ने भन्ने निर्णयमा पुगेका हुन्।
निर्वाचन पूर्वको गठबन्धन नेपालको सन्दर्भमा असफल भयो। त्यसैले सबै पार्टीहरूले सबै पार्टीबाट धोका पाए हैन। त्यो धोकाको परिणामको कारणले गर्दा पनि प्रमुख पार्टीहरू कांग्रेस र एमाले चाहिँ यो निष्कर्षमा पुगेका हुन्छन्। तर जुनसुकै कारणले यो निष्कर्षमा पुगेको भए पनि यो लोकतान्त्रिक पद्धतिका लागि चाहिँ निर्वाचन पूर्व गठबन्धन नगरेर राजनीतिक पार्टीहरूले आफ्नै सांगठनिक हैसियत र घोषणापत्रको आधारमा जनतामा जाने र जुन पार्टीले बहुमत लिएर आउँछ त्यसले सत्ता सञ्चालन गर्ने र अर्को पार्टी चाहिँ प्रतिपक्षमा बसेर सरकारले जनताप्रति उत्तरदायी बनाउने प्रक्रिया चाहिँ ठीक हो।
During the 2017 general elections, CPN-UML had partnered with CPN Maoist Center. In 2022, CPN Maoist Center partnered with Nepali Congress. These parties are believed to have understood that real people's mandate cannot be achieved by forging such alliances. However, there are some political analysts who say the current decision could be a hasty one and one that could also likely change right ahead of the next election.
Leader of the main opposition, CPN Maoist Senator Pushpa Dahal has said nobody can speak against the constitution. Dahal made the comment at a program organized at the party office in Peristata in the memory of martyrs Shriman Kuwar and Mohan Chandra Gautam. He stated the constitution had embraced the armed struggle by Maoist combatants and also the term People's War and warned nobody had the right to go against it. Dahal expressed reservations, saying that those in the ruling side had called the armed conflict a violence.
सरकारका नेताहरू सरकारमा सरकारी पार्टीका नेताहरूको भण्डाफोर पनि हामीले गर्नु पर्यो। हुन त नेताहरूले गरेको ठगी बेइमानी जालजेललाई प्रचण्डलाई राउन्ड किक हानेको भनेर पनि बोलेछन् प्रधानमन्त्रीमा बसेका मान्छेले। अब जनताको राउन्ड किक कस्तो हुन्छ तिनले देख्नेछन्। उनले त मलाई राउन्ड किक हानेका रहेछन्, जनताको राउन्ड किक उनले देख्नेछन् भन्ने म ठान्छु। जे भयो नि मैले भन्न के खोजेको भने संविधानमा भएको कुरा त छाती खोलेर भन्न सक्नु पर्यो नि। हामी त्यो भन्न किन हिचकिचाएको हामीले?
Dahal also termed the endorsement of the Transitional Justice Bill positive. It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Before we ask today's question, let us take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we had asked, what is your take on the absence of lawmakers who registered the school education bill from parliamentary committee discussion? 65% were for A, negligence towards the bill, 20% were for B, intention to dilly-dally, and 15% voted for C, busy in political activities. And here is our today's question. What do you term ministers making irresponsible statements in succession? Your options are A, boasting power, B, violating their jurisdiction, and C, effort to deviate from topics. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. It is now time for a short break, but for more news, do stay with us. Nepali nationals have been falling prey to human trafficking under the pretext of foreign employment and other reasons. Police has identified inadequate laws to curb crime related to human trafficking. Establishment of separate police bureau to investigate human trafficking has marked 5 years. On the occasion of the National Day Against Human Trafficking, police has said that despite laws for actions and sentences against those involved in human trafficking, there were no provisions for compensations for the victims. Police has also suggested for ensuring compensation for the victims from those involved in the crime. Police has been filing cases of fraud in situations where people go abroad on consensus but return Nepal after being left stranded. Saying the statute of limitation of 25 days in cases of organized crime was inadequate, police has also demanded new laws. With 108 cases of human trafficking filed across the country in the past 5 years, police data has shown 1,390 victims. According to the Anti-Human Trafficking Bureau, of the 2017 involved in the crime, only 1,221 have been arrested so far. Police has also said that those wanting to go abroad for foreign employment must also be aware themselves. In our Public Voice segment, we asked what should be done to stop human trafficking in the name of foreign employment. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
सबैजनालाई शिक्षित बनाउने गाउँ-गाउँमा जनचेतनामूलक कार्यक्रमहरू सञ्चालन गर्ने
लाने मान्छे को हो कस्तो हो उले चाहिँ पहिले त्यस बारेमा जानकारी गर्नु पर्यो चिनेको मान्छेसँग र मात्रै जानु पर्यो नचिनेको मान्छेले तँलाई रोजगारी दिन्छु तँलाई चाहिँ म चाहिँ वैदेशिक रोजगारीको लागि चाहिँ लान्छु भन्यो भने उसको कुरा पत्याएर हिँडिहाल्नु हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन
बेचबिखन गर्ने कार्यमा लागे संलग्न भएका व्यक्तिहरूलाई कडाभन्दा कडा कारबाही गरी रोजगारको अवसर सबै युवाहरूलाई रोजगारको अवसर दिने काम गर्नुपर्छ
रोजगारमा जाने मान्छेहरूलाई अलिकति चेतना जगाउने उनीहरूलाई अलिकति चाहिँ अवार गराएर मात्रै पठाउने यसो खालको घटनाहरू हुन्छन् है भन्ने कुरा र कसरी हुन्छन् भन्ने सम्बन्धी यी कुराहरूमा चाहिँ थोरै जानकारी गराएर
विद्यालय तहदेखि नै मानव बेचबिखन विरुद्धको अभियानहरू सञ्चालन गरिनुपर्छ भन्ने खालका कोर्समा पनि आएको छ अब कानुनलाई बनेका कानुनलाई प्रभावकारी कार्यान्वयन पनि गर्नुपर्छ
मान्छेलाई यसमा शिक्षाको कमी हुन्छ त्यो शिक्षाको अलि वृद्धि गर्नुपर्छ
स्वदेशमै स्वरोजगार उत्पादन गर्नुपर्छ र यसरी वैदेशिक मानव बेचबिखन गर्ने व्यक्तिहरूलाई नेपाल सरकारले कानुनले कडाभन्दा कडा कारबाही गर्नुपर्छ
कम्तीमा पनि आफ्नै देशमा कल कारखाना भयो भने विदेश जानबाट वञ्चित हुन्छ नि मान्छे विदेश जाँदै जाँदैन
नेपालमै रोजगारी सिर्जना गरिदिनु पर्यो नचिन्नेको मान्छेसँग नबोल्ने
देशमा रोजगार नभएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि मान्छे बेचबिखनमा परिरहेको छ यसलाई रोक्नलाई अब चाहियो देशमा रोजगार चाहियो
नियम कडा गर्नुस् अनि हेर्नुस् अनि तपाईँ यही रोजगार दिनुस् आफ्नो देशलाई अगाडि बढाउनुस्
लिगल प्रोसेस छ गभर्नमेन्टबाट त्यो लिगल प्रोसेसको बाटो गयो भने राम्रो हुन्छ
The Chief Secretary Eknaran Aryal has said that administrative works and service delivery had been affected in absence of the Federal Civil Service Act. At today's meeting of the State Affairs Committee of the Federal Parliament, Chief Secretary Aryal said that the Federal Civil Service Act had yet to be formed even in 9 years of promulgation of the Constitution and called for expediting the bill to facilitate administrative works. At the meeting, CPN Maoist Senate parliamentarian Durga Rai said that the government had halted Chief Administrative Officer of Jitpur Simra Sub-Metropolis Urmila Kafle from traveling to the United States of America because of grievances. However, Minister for Federal Affairs and General Administration Rajkumar Gupta said that there was no truth in the allegation. The Pashupati Area Development Trust has said that all 4 gates of the Pashupati Temple are to be opened from 3 a.m. tomorrow morning for the Haritalika Tees festival. Organizing a press meet today, the Pashupati Area Development Trust informed that all 4 gates of the temple are to be opened from 3 in the morning tomorrow. As a large number of pilgrims reach the temple on the day of Haritalika Tees, Nepal Telecom and Ncell are to use BTS vans to ensure no obstruction in mobile services. Meanwhile, huge number of security personnel are also to be deployed tomorrow as Nepal Police and Armed Police Force have been assigned the security responsibilities. The PADT has said that security personnel in civil dress will also be present for additional security. Meanwhile, teams of Nepal Army are to operate health services. Vehicular movement has been prohibited in the Gaushala Bankari region. Parking has been arranged in the open space near the Tilganga Eye Hospital, Srifal Chaur and the vacant space opposite to Gueshwari Temple. As cases of theft are possible in the crowd, the PADT has also urged the pilgrims not to wear expensive jewelry items. We have more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break.
Sports news.
Owners of all 8 franchise teams of the Nepal Premier League have been selected. Kathmandu Sports Development has taken up the ownership of Team Kathmandu. Kathmandu Sports bid 33,333,339 rupees for Team Kathmandu. Team Kathmandu will have joint investments from Nepal Military Group, YNY Group and Kantipur Media Group. The highest bid of 35.7 million rupees went for Pokhara from Nepal T20 Private Limited. Chitwan Medical College bid 17,601,000 rupees for Chitwan. MAD Dream Sports bid 15.1 million for Biratnagar. Fortuna Healthcare bid 18,600,400 rupees for Lumini. Dream Sports bid 2,500,000 rupees for Janakpur. Himalayan Builders bid 11,170,000 rupees for Karnali. And Empire Sports bid 16,888,888 rupees for Sudar Pashchim. A total of 16 applications were initially registered for the 8 franchise teams. The Cricket Association of Nepal had then shortlisted 13 teams, among whom 9 had participated in the bidding process. The NPL, to be organized by CAN, begins on the 30th of November to the 21st of December. Now, para-taekwondoin Palesha Govardhan, who won a historic medal for Nepal at the Paralympics, has been signed as the promoting partner of Kantipur Television. The agreement has been reached between Kantipur Television, Palesha and the Nepal Taekwondo Association, while the agreement was signed by Kantipur Television's Chief Executive Officer Shishir Pachai and Nepal Taekwondo Association President Prakash Shamshar Rana. Palesha had returned home yesterday after winning the historic bronze at the Paris Paralympics. She is the first Nepali athlete to win a medal for the country at the Paralympics. The agreement is valid until December 2024, based on which Kantipur Television will live broadcast taekwondo tournaments. CEO Pachai said that the decision was made after realizing the need to expand the viewership of taekwondo, which won a historic medal for Nepal at an international mega sporting event. 4th Mount Everest Championship is slated from November 8 to 13 in Nepal. Around 2,000 taekwondoins from 25 countries are to compete in the event for rankings. Koshi Province have secured their second successive win at the All Nepal Football Association ANFA Women's League as they saw off Bagmati Youth Club 2-1. In the match played at the ANFA complex in Sadabata, Bagmati were put forward by Vishnu Maya Paul in the 26th minute. Samiksha Magar then put Koshi on level terms 3 minutes later. A second-half own goal from Bagmati's Divya Smiley Magar in the 54th minute put Koshi ahead, after which no goals were produced in the match and Koshi emerged the winners. With the win, Koshi have 6 points from 2 matches and are atop the standings. In the second match played today, Walling thrashed Karnali 4-0. Sankara take on Chandrapur municipality, while Nepal Police face Sudar Pashchim in the matches slated for tomorrow. A total of 10 teams are participating in the Women's League. That is all for the moment. Up next is the news in Nepali. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.